Greetings and salutations. I'm a little bit perturbed right now because I'm working on this turd instead of any of this other glorious stuff to work on. But as you can see here, I have, if you didn't know, that's the amplifier for the sound system. And that went bad about a year ago. Yeah, over a year ago. And the reason I haven't done anything with it so far is because of where it's located. It's located up in there. You can't even see. Oh, Jesus. Get the hell out the way. See. There you go. So let me see if I can illuminate things in here. You see those plugs up there? That's where it goes. It goes up in there. Yeah. And there's just enough room to get your hand in between the parking brake assembly here and the amplifier, but you can't really reach anything. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's one of the mounting holes. Let's get out of this sun. It's like hotter than frickin' Hades here. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning. All right. You can see there's 3 mounting holes, right? And it's positioned like this in the car, kind of on that angle, and that hole right there is easily accessible. You can get that out real easy. That one, you can get a wrench on it, but there's not enough room between the head of the screw and the side of the car to really get your finger on it to turn it. This one is blind. You can't see that one at all. In fact, I started this project a little bit ago, last week, 2 weeks ago, and I actually went on the Amazon store and I bought this 7mm ratchet wrench so I could get on here and ratchet this off. This is one of the reasons why I hate engineers, because they don't have to work on this stuff. They just need to, build it for the bean counters. Oh. Here's the mounting screw for that amplifier. It looks to be just over an inch. Oh, 1.1 inches. It only needs to be about 3/4 of an inch. You still got that much screw that you're trying to unscrew once you can't get in there to turn this. And I don't know if this is going to show up on camera or not, but it's got these washers that just spin. Instead of using a flange nut, they put a washer on there. And what that keeps you from doing is actually getting a purchase on the head of the screw to back it out with your meat hook. No, you can't just do this and spin it out. That's how I got That's how I got this one out, is I took some super glue and I super glued the washer to the head of the screw so I could actually just grab onto the washer and spin it out. That worked. This one, if you can get your hand up in there, and if you knew where it was, and there's a bunch of wiring and stuff that's in the way, there's a bunch of garbage in the way, so you can't really feel it. You can't see it, for sure. You got to try to feel around there like Helen Keller and try to figure, how the hell am I going to get a wrench on that or a socket? All the while you're freaking marring up your arm, crammed up in there. You got to have sticks for arms to get up. I took a big-ass screwdriver and my big-ass pry bar, and I just pried it right out of the plastic. And this screw's not going back in, ever. You see, the engineers didn't anticipate that this would ever have to be removed. The only ones getting screwed, if this happens to break under the warranty, the one that's getting screwed is the tech that's got to pull that thing out of there. And the engineers designed this stuff. Everything is bolted to the dash assembly, and the dash assembly goes into the car as one unit. They never even considered how the hell you're going to get that out of there. I guess they just figured that when the amplifier goes bad, you're just going to go buy a new car. Now I need to go online and see if I can find one of these. These run about $350-ish online. There's a guy on eBay that rebuilds this stuff for, I think, $160. I might just to speed things up, I might just go ahead and spend the extra money and get this sent to me the next couple of days, because I don't want to fuck with this anymore. This is stupid. Engineers suck. I think I think if you're going to become an architect or a mechanical engineer, you need to spend at least a year in the field doing the kind of work that you're engineering. If you can't do that, you shouldn't be an engineer. Because some dick has got to go fix this shit when it goes bad. The assumption that you're going to, you got to remember, this, $40,000 or $50,000 car that you're buying is built by subcontractors who happen to be the lowest bid. I've been thinking with this thing for almost an hour, and I'm not even done. I'm not even half done yet. I couldn't see the connectors. I had to feel for them. And I felt the tabs, and then I pulled the wire out. But now I got to try to reconnect the new one via braille in kind of a twisted, contorted, I'm damn near 60 years old, man. In a twisted, contorted fashion, doing it blind with my face smashed up against the dash. And I fucking hate engineers. Engineers suck. Stupid motherfucking dumb motherfuckers. Last week, my son and I went and replaced the struts. Oh, right in the sun, what a dick. And we replaced the struts. Those are blown out. Tires bouncing like a basketball. What else did I do? Replace the struts. Oh, I put new sway bar bushings in. See if there's one of those in here. Yeah, those were kind of wallered out. This is the driver's side. And there's what's left of the passenger side. So in that box right there, I've got the axles. And I just rolled 200,000 miles on that. Awesome. So now it's just going to nickel and dime me and take up all my freaking time. I fucking hate engineers. It's not like that beautiful piece of antique machinery. It looks like death, but it's easy to work on. The parts are cheap. And I've owned that since 1999. I used it yesterday. It cost me $600 a year to insure and register. No, it doesn't. It cost me about $400 a year to register and insure that thing. $400 a year, full coverage insurance, collector car insurance. And it just sits and bakes in my backyard, and I use it a couple of times a year to bring shit to the dump. Cheap. That thing, not so much. It's cheap, but it's freaking expensive. So that's my little rant video for today. Hope you enjoy my misery. If you did, smash the like button, share it with your vast social media network, comment down in the comment section, do all the things, if you shop on Amazon, go through one of the links in the description. That way the channel can earn a little bit of a commission. Until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep powder dry, have a splendid day. I'm going to go spend some money I don't want to spend. We'll see you. Oh, thanks for watching. Bye.